Hey, good morning, kiddos. It's I, your old grandpa, Peter Coyote, coming once again to you from the cab of his truck somewhere here in the United States of America, which is not Crestone. Need to get back there pretty soon, but right now it's raining and snowing up there, so don't mind being down here where it's a little less. A little warmer though. It is getting darn chilly out there. Feels like there's some weather coming here too, so we may just be stuck. Hey, I love you guys. I just want you to know that we're hanging in here and encourage you to do the same. It's mid-September 2012, and a lot's going on, mainly inside of ourselves, but we feel it in the world around us, even though we don't see as much as we'd like to see just yet. You feel it though. And like I put up on my status the other day, there's a quiet on the land. And there truthfully is. You can feel it. I mean, there's still a lot of hairballed and crazy things going on. But there is a quiet, a waiting. Something's coming and we all know it. We can feel it. It's a change in the way we view things. It's a change in the way we are. Brought about by some event that's just about to happen. And those of us that are sensitive and tuned into the Mother Earth and the Father Skies, we're really feeling it and going through it in a very personal way. We've been sold a bill of goods here. What we see is not what we get. What we've done is not what we are. What we're becoming is. Yes. But there's a lot of nostalgia. There's a lot of clinging and hanging on to the past, the old ways. I mean, they've served us well for many centuries now, and it seems like that's the way it ought to be. But it really isn't. And we've played right into their hands, you know, the creepy ones that like to rule over everybody. But doggone it, there is a better way, and there is a better day. I just want you to hang in there, no matter what comes, because there's going to be some tricky illusions played yet. But nothing too serious. Just keep that in mind. Keep that in your heart. Know there's not a lot going on here any longer that isn't under somebody's thumb. And that somebody and that thumb are full of love and light and laughter. So keep it light, keep it real. You can go through the tragedy of it. You can face it and erase it just by staying in yourself, being true to yourself, your very own heart. And others around you may not understand. They may cause pressure and try to throw you off track. You know, lots of drama going on nowadays, lots of it. Get you to react, get you to hate, get you to feel something other than what you ought to be feeling. And what you ought to be feeling, you know what it is. You just can't quite define it or describe it yet. But it's there, it's coming through you. Stand out of the way, let it happen. Do your best. Because they've done their worst. So you might as well give it the best that you can. And whatever that is, it's good enough. Don't worry about it. Don't quantify it. Don't judge. Be relaxed and you'll heal just fine. And the greatest wound ever known will be as an illusion. And the life that's taken from us is given right back. We're not losing anything. We're gaining everything. Don't give up now when it's so darn close and so darn real that you can taste it, let alone feel it, babies. Keep a rockin' and a rollin'. Grandpa's with you all the way, and so is a host of a bunch of angels. And I mean, you know, shoot, we got Angel Dog right here too. Everything's cool. We're gonna be okay. Maybe a little rocky along the way, but God, look where we've been. A few more little rocky paths ain't gonna hurt us one little bit, babies. We're on it like flies on you-know-what, baby. And we're on it right this time. We're not going to be talked out of it or convinced out of it by any other beings or any other way. They can play with us all they want. It just makes it stronger, clearer, more innocent. You can't corrupt the uncorruptible. You can't take what isn't there. You see how this works now? We're together in this, all of us, whether we know it or not. And God, it seems broken and scattered now, as far as humanity goes. Everybody's pulling in a different direction, it seems. Yet that direction is the same. It all goes the same way, to the same place. And we meet there at the same time. In hell we're all forgiven. Because it's just experience. It's just the gaining and growing. It's just the learning. Embrace the humanity. Love it. Be it. But know there's something calling you from beyond that. And it's yourself, your true self, your one true heart of great love. You don't have to live this way any longer. You don't have to torture and punish yourself for not being like them. Because them is us too, and we're bringing them into where we live, not the other way around any longer. Hang in there, kids. It's getting better, I tell you. Rock and